you unsure how to entertain your newborn during their wake windows? Or perhaps you want to buy a present for a newborn that you know? Then keep watching. I'm going to be talking about the top 5 toys to promote your baby's gross motor, fine motor and communication skills that my baby loved at this age. Hi, I'm Amy. I'm mum to a 7-month-old boy called Josh and a primary teacher specialising in early years education. I make videos about all things baby and parenting related. So let's get going with our top 5 toys. So during this newborn age, there's not a lot that your newborn can do. Visual stimulation and auditory stimulation is going to be really important. It's not until the end of this window, at about 3 to 4 months, that your baby will start to be able to hold and shake toys. Although they do have a grasping reflex from birth, which means that when you put something into their hand, they will automatically grasp it, like your finger. So you can put different things into their hands for them to feel. But at this age, it's all about stimulating their senses. So the first toy that I would recommend for your newborn are the Lamaze toys. They're made all around texture and sound, so they're great for stimulating your baby's senses. Babies love to touch and feel different things. I've got 2 different ones here, but there's so many different ones you can get. I've got Mr. Calamari, the octopus, and the firefly. And these are great because there's so many different textures on them. Each of the octopus's leg is made from a different material, so you've got some soft felt, some smooth sort of silky materials, and lots of the different parts make sounds too, which will really keep your baby engaged. There's lots and lots of crinkly bits. His eye patch is crinkly, his hat is crinkly, and babies love that sound. Lots of the toys also have mirrors on them so they can look at their reflections. And they've also got bright contrasting colours. I particularly like the firefly one. Josh loves this one because on the back it's black and white. When newborn babies are first born, they can only really see black and white and high contrasting colours. And as they get a bit older and they like to start to put things in their mouths, they've got bits for them to chew as well. Josh still loves these now, he plays with them now, but in a different way. At the newborn stage, your baby won't be able to hold them himself, but he can watch you move them around, he can track them as he gets a bit older with his eyes. And these are really great as well because they come with a ring, so you can put them onto your playmat as another thing for him to look at. You can put them onto your pram. We've always had one of these on his playmat and one of them in our backpack, which we take with us everywhere we go to keep him amused on the go. The Lamaze toys can be a bit pricey, but you can often find them in the sale on Amazon, or you can go on Facebook Marketplace and get them secondhand. The second toy that's amazing for your baby's development is a play gym. This is probably one of the best toys you can get for a newborn baby. A play gym is a soft mat with 2 overhanging arches that support lots of dangling toys. Your baby will start to be interested in it from around 6 weeks, and they are great for your baby's cognitive development as they're stimulated by all the different colours, shapes, patterns and textures. Play gyms are perfect because the objects are dangling right ahead of them. Newborn babies can't see very far, only about 8 inches, so it's the perfect distance for them to be able to see. As they get older, they can also practice reaching for things and gripping things and their hand-eye coordination. Towards the end of the 3 months, they'll start to be able to bat things with their arms, but before that, they'll start to understand cause and effect. Between 6 weeks and 4 months, babies start to engage in something called the primary circular reaction. It means they learn to repeat something which they initially did by chance. So playmats are great for that because they make so many different noises when you touch something. It's the beginning of baby's logic and understanding cause and effect. Playmats also help develop your baby's gross motor skills and develop the muscles in their back, tummy, legs and neck. This is because they can play on their back, they can play on their side and they can play on their tummy, so you can get their tummy time in as well. Lots of playmats also come with tummy time pillows or baby-safe mirrors that they can look in for tummy time. You can get some amazing play gyms for lots of different budgets. I really like some of the sensory ones where there's lots of different textures for the baby to touch. Some of them have got ribbons that they can play with or bits of fabric that dangle so they can touch them and play with them. I really like the Kindercraft sensory mat for this reason. It's got lots of different colourful ribbons and lots of different fabrics. You can also get play gyms that have lights and make different sounds or music, which is also great for your baby's senses. The Finding Nemo activity mat has music and lights, so that's a really good one. I also really like the Baby Einstein playmat because it's got a kick piano, so the babies are starting to learn the cause and effect when they kick their legs towards it. It's also got music and sound effects and lights as well. If you would prefer an aesthetically pleasing playmat, you can get ones that are made of wood that look really, really beautiful. Toy number 3 that I would recommend is a baby-safe mirror. Mirrors are great for developing your baby's visual senses, and babies love looking at faces, including their own. Obviously they're not made from glass, they're made from like a plastic. You can get little ones like this that you can stick onto your play mats, or you can get ones that are great for tummy time that stand up by themselves. Mirrors are great for tummy time as they help them keep their heads up and they're engaged with looking at the reflections and things that are going on in the mirror. We got this one off Amazon and it's really great. It's got a nice clear mirror in it. Sorry if you see a reflection of the lights. It's got toys that he was able to grab and play with, and it's got the high contrasting images as well. It also came with this, which he used to really enjoy during tummy time. It makes twinkly noises, high contrasting images again, and things that he could play with his hands. He started to use this towards the end of the 3 months, but he was interested in the mirror from earlier on. Toy number 4 I would recommend for the newborn stage is a rattle. From around 2 months they can start to open and close their fist, but it's not till later on at around 3 to 4 months that they're able to deliberately hold something and shake it. So at the beginning during this newborn stage, it's mostly going to be stimulating them through you shaking the rattle, and then being interested by the sounds and looking for it and tracking. Obviously rattles are great for babies' fine motor skills as they get older and teaching them that grasping skill. Again, it's teaching them that cause and effect, that when they shake something, when they move, something happens, it makes a noise. For a newborn, I would definitely recommend something really lightweight. Your baby is going to be dropping it, and you don't want them to be dropping something heavy on their face. We really liked these wrist rattles. You can get wrist rattles and foot rattles. They're rattles that are attached to a little sock to go on their feet, and a wrist one that goes around their wrist with some Velcro. These are the Lamaze garden bug rattles. We really liked these because they were really bright colours. He liked looking at the bugs and was really interested by them. They don't have the loudest sound though, but you can get lots of different wrist and foot rattles, so have a look at what's out there. Another one that's really lightweight and easy for them to hold because of the shape of it is the Bright Starts oval rattle. Josh also really enjoyed these fabric rattles. At the beginning we were mostly holding these, but now as he gets older he still loves them, and now he can hold them himself and shake them. These come in lots of different interesting animals, lots of interesting colours. They make a gentle rattling sound and then you can shake them and make more of a squeaky noise. So they're really interesting for their listening skills. Toy number 5 would be get yourself a sensory kit. I've spoken about these a lot in my videos already and I can't emphasise enough how great they are. We got ours off Amazon and it came with lots of different things. So it came with bubbles that he was really interested in. We used to blow those near his face and he would watch them come down. But the things that he's really used the most, I've spoken about this before, is this light up ball. He was really engaged with the light. We used to use it for tracking and it's a really fun texture as well. He loved touching it and squeezing it. Also came with a coloured feather that we would use for tickling him and making him feel different senses over his body. We used to love tickling him on the face. Came with the fabric. We've used this so much singing songs and playing games, sweeping it over his body and over his face. Great for stimulating the sense of touch. Also came with a shaker and a maraca. He didn't use this so much as a newborn, but he's using it a lot more now. It also came with these coloured ribbons that he used to love playing with. We also used to hang them from his playmat or from his pram sometimes. And one of his favourite things was this foil. This foil is great for his auditory senses. He used to love just touching it and making sounds with it. And we also used to, it's massive, we used to lie it on the ground and put him on top of it, and then as he moved his arms or his legs, he would accidentally make a noise, and it was really stimulating for him. I hope you found this video useful. I'm making lots of content about parenting, so subscribe so you don't miss out. If you like this video, I've also got another video about how to play with your newborn, and it gives you lots of ideas about what you can do with them. Hopefully see you soon. Bye!